Have you ever wondered why, even as your income grows, you still feel broke at the end of the month? Your salary goes up, but it feels like you're on a treadmill that's constantly picking up speed. You're working harder than ever, yet your net worth isn't budging. That's because your future self has already been robbed. By whom? Your past debts and loans. This is where the psychological trap, known as lifestyle creep, kicks in. Research shows that as soon as our income increases, we immediately move the goalposts on our standard of living. A slightly nicer car, a daily premium coffee, a few more subscriptions. We get used to the good life so fast that it becomes our new baseline. But if this lifestyle is funded by a credit card, you're becoming a slave to things you didn't even need yesterday.
Most people view credit as a lifesaver. In reality, it's financial fast food. You get that instant dopamine hit, followed by a long-term financial hangover. Think about it. You buy a new gadget. The joy lasts a week, but you're paying for it for a year. Is 1 week of dopamine worth a year of anxiety? Today, we're breaking down how to stop working for the bank's interest and start working for yourself. Stick around until the end. I'm giving you a step-by-step roadmap to climb out of even the deepest debt hole. Before we crunch the numbers, we need to talk about the debt spiral. Have you ever felt that paralyzing stress when bills start piling up? A major study by professors from Harvard and Princeton, Eldar Shafir and Sendil Mullainathan, identified what they call a scarcity mindset. Their experiment was mind-blowing. They tested farmers before the harvest, when money was tight and debt was high, and after the harvest, when they had cash. The results showed that under the pressure of debt, a person's IQ actually drops by 13 points. That's equivalent to losing a full night's sleep or being slightly intoxicated.
When your brain is stuck wondering, how am I going to make the next payment? You have zero bandwidth for creativity or career growth. Debt literally makes you dumber by forcing you into tunnel vision and bad decision-making. To break the cycle, you must realize credit isn't just money, it's an energy drain. You're buying comfort today at the expense of your peace of mind tomorrow. Let me know in the comments, have you noticed how much harder it is to focus on the big picture when debt is hanging over your head? Does this mean all debt is evil? Not necessarily. Let's draw a line in the sand. Bad debt is financial poison. It's anything that consumes your cash and depreciates in value. A financed iPhone, a vacation on a credit card, clothes. Economists call this consuming future income. You're spending money you haven't earned yet on things that will be junk before you've even paid them off. Good debt, on the other hand, is a tool for growth. Think student loans for a high ROI degree, or financing equipment for your business. It's simple math. If your loan interest is 7%, but it helps you increase your income by 50%, that's an investment. But be careful. People love to dress up wants as investments. A luxury car to look the part isn't a business tool. It's a liability. The ultimate test, does it generate income? If not, it's a hole in your pocket. Looking at your current balance sheet, do you have more assets or more liabilities? In a moment, we're diving into the exact exit strategies millionaires use to pull their companies and personal budgets out of the red. But first, a quick teaser. At the end of this video, I'll reveal a fatal investment mistake that keeps 90% of beginners broke. This trap can cost you a decade of your life. So, you have your list of debts. Where do you start? Method number 1, the debt snowball. Popularized by finance guru Dave Ramsey. You list your debts from smallest to largest balance. Ignore the interest rates for a second and attack the smallest debt first. Why it works? It's a total dopamine loop. Closing that $100 account gives you a quick win.
Checking that box fuels your motivation. For most people, psychological momentum is more important than mathematical optimization.
Method number 2, the debt avalanche. This is for the math nerds. You attack the debt with the highest interest rate first, usually those 25–30% credit cards or payday loans. The math is simple. The higher the interest, the more money you're gifting to the bank every day. By killing the most expensive debt first, you save the most money in the long run. Which one should you choose? If you're feeling burnt out and need a win, go Snowball. If you have nerves of steel and want to save every penny, go Avalanche. Just don't flip-flop between them. Pick a lane and finish the race.
How do you pick up the pace if your budget is already stretched thin? 1. Refinancing. There's no shame in it. If you're paying 20% interest and another bank offers to consolidate that debt at 10%, do it immediately. You're effectively buying your own money for cheaper. 2. The latte factor on steroids. Let's do the math. That daily coffee or ghost subscription feels like pocket change. But if you take that $5 or $10 a day and throw it at your high-interest principal, you aren't just shortening your term by months, you're shortening it by years. Thanks to compound interest working in your favor, you could save enough to buy a car. Watch out for traps. Banks love the minimum payment. It's a forever subscription to your debt. You're only covering the interest while the principal barely moves. And the grace period? It's a psychological snare. People get used to spending the bank's free money, and when the bill comes due, they're short on cash. That's how a cash flow gap turns into a crisis.
Finally, the fatal mistake: investing while you're in high-interest debt. Many people think, I'll put $100 into crypto or the S&P 500 for a 10% return and let my 25% credit card debt sit. That is mathematical insanity. You're trying to fill a bucket with water while there's a giant hole in the bottom. Your guaranteed return is paying off your debt. Paying off a 30% credit card is the same as earning a 30% return instantly. Living debt-free is about freedom of choice. It's waking up and knowing that your time belongs to you, not the bank.
Your homework for today. Grab a pen and paper. List every debt, the balance, and the interest rate. Pick your strategy, Snowball or Avalanche. Take that first step right now. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next video. Financial goals, dreams versus reality. How to turn your desires into a concrete action plan. We're going to build a roadmap to a life where debt no longer exists. I'll see you in the next one.